Shut up! You don't think Ryan is famous?
Cousin Ryan.
You gotta...
Hey, what's up YouTube friends and family? It's Cousin Ryan, and I have got my own personal Nick box here that I created. It's got Amazon on it, but don't let that fool you. Not everything in here is from Amazon. In fact, I think only one thing might be from Amazon. But anyway, I've been a little bit critical of Nick box, and it's not that I hate Nick box or anything like that. I just feel like it hasn't reached its potential. There is a ton of nostalgia out there that Nick box hasn't tapped into. And I just thought it would be fun to try and create my own Nick box. Nick boxes are $49.99 plus $10 shipping, so a grand total of $60. So I gave myself that budget and set out to try and put together my own like one-time Nick box for myself. And I gotta be honest, it's not as easy as you think, especially being like a nobody with no access to product design or anything. You're just kind of at the mercy of whatever you can find to fit within that budget. So I'm going to cut myself a little bit of slack that this isn't the most spectacular Nick box, but I would love to be on the creative team. I've got so many ideas for some nostalgic items up here. I wish I could give them some more input. By the way, and I mentioned this in my video yesterday, I had suggested this over and over in the Nick box, and we finally got it. I'm not saying it was because of me, but it's awfully coincidental, and I think the Mr. Tasty vinyl is so cool. Again, my favorite item out of all the Nick box stuff that I've received so far. And did I mention I did cancel my Nick box just because, again, I don't hate it, but it's just all the items were from the same Nicktoons over and over again, and they were kind of the mid-later 90s Nicktoons, and there's just so much nostalgia backloaded in like the late 80s, early 90s that I feel Nick box needs to tap into. But anyway, let's see what I got here. So the first item, and I had mentioned wanting to review some board games and things in a previous video when Ryder comes home this summer, so I thought what better way to kick that off than Nickelodeon Slime Meltdown. This was just a little game on the shelf at Target. It was like 15 bucks, so I thought it might be something kind of fun, and it sort of kind of reminded me of that like Slime Geyser at Nickelodeon Studios. I thought, I don't know, this just looked cool. It's got slime on it, and it's a game. We can play it more than once, hopefully. And then next I thought we got to have a t-shirt in this box also, and I started looking, and I didn't want to blow a lot of money because really good t-shirts tend to be 15 or 20 bucks online. So after checking a few of my go-tos, they were gonna hit my budget just a little too hard, so I went to AliExpress, and I've had some pretty good luck with getting stuff from AliExpress in the past. So for $10 I found a Property of Nickelodeon Studios t-shirt, which, I don't know, this just hit the nostalgia chord for me. I wanted to go to Nickelodeon Studios so bad when I was a kid, and it was in Florida. We were on the West Coast, and we just never made it there before Nick Studios closed down. But I thought this was kind of a cool shirt. It's got that, like, what is it, that distressed or that aged look, so I thought that was kind of fun. Okay, so next up, and I don't think this was cheating, I found a claw machine with some Nickelodeon plushies in it, and what Nick box would not be complete without Reptar. I got this guy in 2 tries. It cost me $2 to get this guy. He's a little bit goofy looking, but I thought for $2, Reptar had to be in this box. You can't. How can you have a Nick box without Reptar? Rugrats is one of the most classic Nicktoons. And for the next item, I turned to Amazon. I found this Rugrats Stay 90s pillow. I don't know. I thought it was cool. I probably would have picked a different like color and pattern, but it's got, you can see the kind of the outlines of the Rugrats there, and who doesn't want to stay 90s? I don't know. I just thought this was fun. I thought it was a good addition to the box for a reasonable price, for $15. Or excuse me, no, that was $18. That one was $18. And that just left us with a few dollars left in the budget, so I went ahead and hit up the dollar store, and just to round out this box, I found Ren and Stimpy, little figures, and of course Arnold. I know these aren't the most spectacular items, but we were running out of money, and I get that sometimes Nick box throws in throwaway items, and these were the throwaway items for us. And then this isn't Nickelodeon themed, but I thought it would be cool for a Nickelodeon box. This was $2.50 at Target. It was just a little make your own slime kit. I thought would be fun to have in a Nickelodeon themed box. make your own slime, you know, that'd be cool. And it glows in the dark too. Who doesn't love glow in the dark slime? And then just to round things out completely, the final item in the box, I printed this out on my 3D printer just as a little nod to the most classic of Nickelodeon game shows, Nickelodeon Guts. Here is the medal. I don't even know what to value this at. Maybe we'll just call it 50 cents so we have an even $51 in this box. But the plastic it took to print this is negligible. I wouldn't even know what, like I said, I don't know what. It was probably pennies. But anyway, so there's a $51 Nick box right there. And that's not shipping or anything, but we've got that buffer, like I said, from $50 to $60. I don't know, what do you guys think? It wasn't as easy as I thought it would be to find really super cool Nickelodeon stuff and keep within the budget. I think the pillow is a cool item. That's probably, I like the Stay 90s thing. I don't know, I enjoy that. I think that's cool. I think the game will be fun. And of course, I'm a sucker for claw machines. So when I saw Reptar in there, and I was stoked to get him for $2 because claw machines could easily rake you for way more than that. And then the most nostalgic piece for me is the Nickelodeon Studios t-shirt. I thought this was super, super cool. Anyway, that's it. That wraps up our week of Nickelodeon themed videos, and I hope you guys are going to enjoy your weekend and stay happy, healthy, and safe. And until next time, be excellent to each other.
You know, say it's Cousin Ryan on the Hollywood Boulevard. You know, say he bigger than any superstar. All of us spit you some real dope bar. Some of them sweeter than any chocolate bar. Boom! Hey.